Alright guys, so in today's video I'm going to show you exactly how to test conversion API right inside of your Facebook. Okay, inside of your Facebook account. So how to test conversion API. So that's what we're going to be doing. Okay, so you want to watch this video till the end so you're not going to make any single mistake, right? So don't just click off, watch till the end. It is very important. So also note that I'm going to show you how to confirm your conversion API, that how to confirm that it's still working inside of your Facebook. That's what we are going to do. Okay, so how do we do that? We go over to step one. I've written a list, right, as you can see right here. So we're going to be walking through everything step by step and being practical about it. So you're going to go through it step by step to be able to achieve our goals. Okay, so how do we do that? So first thing we are going to do is we are going to go over to first thing we're going to do is that we're going to go over to event manager. Okay, type in Facebook event manager. All right, super simple. So I'll click on it right here. This one right now is usually for people who have an account. This I think we need to come to business.facebook.com, I believe. Yeah. So it's loading, as you can see. Yes. So once we're here, all you need to do is that if you don't have an account, usually you'll ask you to create one. But then if you have, just come to all tools right here. Under all tools, you move here to where it says events manager. Right, so that's how we get there. Right, so once we're here, next thing we want to do is that we want to select our pixel or data source. Right, so you click your pixel, the one connected to the conversion API. Right, so the one connected. Let me move this over here so it becomes easier. So I have a lot of pixels right here. Some people call them data source and all of that, data sets. So just it depends. I'm going to select one because I already have different ones. All right, so if you don't have one, you can click on where it says connect data, right, and select. Right, you can select websites here, you can select offline right here. Okay, very important. You can select the one you want. All right, and then click on next and then go further and create. Okay, so that's how it works. So I'm just going to select one that I've already built. Right, so I'll click on this one right here and then move me down to data sets. Okay, it's basically the same thing here. So under it, we are going to go over to our test event and then we copy the test event. Okay, we're going to copy the test event. So how do we do that? Come back here, click on it. You see where it says test events right here. Click on it. All right, so you see it says here to test your events. Use test events to confirm your website, app, CRM, and server events as set up correctly. Okay, so very important. So what we want to do is that I can come here. It says select a marketing channel to receive its response instruction. Select a marketing channel. So I'll come here, click on maybe offline or website. I'll choose website. All right, super simple. Now I want to make something clear. Let me go back a bit before we continue. You notice they gave us two options. They gave us select a channel and then ask us to pick website or offline. If I come over to this one right here, you will notice that they will not show anyone. They will not show anything like that. Let it load. Okay, so if we come here to test events, it's going to say something different. Okay, notice it's going to say open your app and interact with it to see to start seeing activities. Okay, so usually it depends on what the pixel is for, right? If you usually set it up for your website or your form or something like that, it would show you the previous one that we did, but it's basically the same thing. If you set it up for your app, it's going to show you something like this. It's going to show you the one for app. So but at the end of the day, the test events is for you to interact, okay, with the you want to interact with the app. So we'll go back here. It should be this one right here. Come here, select a channel. Like I said, we'll come to this one. Select a channel. So what this basically means is that we'll just come here, confirm your server's events are set up correctly. All right, then you see the if you look down here, you will notice something here. It says here to run the test, copy your unique test code. This code will be used to validate your data in the next step. So we'll copy it right here. right? Copy it, and then we'll move over to the next step, which is we've copied it. We send a test event. Okay, so important, this event must be triggered by your site or integration. So hold on, I'm going to explain. So you can visit your website. Okay, you can either visit your website or trigger an action like maybe a form submit, purchase, or something like that. If you're using tools like Shopify or Go High Level, they will send the event automatically. Okay, so that's something very, very important. You check the result in real time. So you go back to your test event tab. Okay, you go back to your test event tab, right? If you want to check it. So after interacting with your website, like I showed you, like visiting it or triggering an action and all of that, you've done all of this, and then you want to come back to your test event tab. Right, you should see something like event name, status received, and then source, browser or server. Right, so it's going to come up here. Okay, it's usually going to come up here. All right, so I believe it's supposed to come up here. Right, why will it come up? It will come up because we've sent a trigger directly from our website. Okay, so you're going to either see it here, right, see the data here or here, one of them. So you should take note of that. Then once you're done with that, the next thing is I wrote something here that I'm going to clarify, which is that not all events show instantly. Okay, you also need to know that not all events show instantly. If you don't see events immediately, wait few seconds or refresh. That's one thing you should know. Another thing you should know is that you need an active event source. So you must have a conversion API already connected to this to work. For it to work, you need an active API that is already connected for this to work. Right, so it has to be already connected for you to be able to test. Okay, if it's not connected, it will not test. If it's not connected to your website or your app or something, it's not going to work. It has to be connected already. Okay, another thing I need to clarify is that the pixels right here, as you can see, the pixel is also the same thing as let me show you on that overview. It's also the same thing as your data set. So don't be confused when you come here. Don't be confused. You come here to data set, and then you select or you create one here. Right, so once you're done creating, it will reflect. So you have to, like I said, connect. The API has to be connected already for it to work. So this is how you connect it. Select one, and then click on next. Yeah, as well. So we just click on destination, and all of that. Inactive, it says you select your data. This helps to keep track, blah blah blah. Yeah, so we can select one of these ones right here. So you can come here and click on create new data set. All right, so you're not going to pick anyone from here. Just come here and click create new data set and click on next, and just continue with the process. All right, so that's basically it. So yeah, I believe I showed you exactly how to successfully test your conversion API through inside of Facebook. So do well to like this video if you got any value, and also subscribe to this channel for more videos like this. We make videos like this to help you out. Subscribe, and with that being said, I'll see you in the next video.